Hey, y'all forgive me now. I'm out on this here road, headed back to the house. I ain't got much longer, but guess what? Remember we talked about the former Michigan State coach Mel Tucker, and we talked about that, and Mel Tucker lawyers, they trying to fight to help that man get that $80 million because the school didn't really do a good investigation. I told you it was race related. So the lady tried to come in the comments talking about it didn't have nothing to do with race. No, if Mel Tucker looked at it a little different, they would have took a little more time, a little more due diligence. So they didn't. The young lady said her best friend was a witness that Mel Tucker was in the wrong, and they didn't subpoena and get the text messages between her and the young lady. Well, Mel Tucker lawyer done went and got the text messages, and they just released it online, and the text messages, they show that she was real friendly and cordial and real comfortable with her and Mel Tucker interactions, is what the text message show. And then what the text message show is that she was going broke, just like a lot of y'all ladies said. She was going broke. That before she filed against him, she said she was down to $5. But at the same time, while she was dealing with the Mel Tucker situation, the text message shows she was dating former NBA coach, now he the head coach at Georgia Tech, former NBA player Damon Stoudamire, who they say is also a married man. But I'm not sure how married he is or how he married, because she flew into his house and was staying at his place, working out, at the gym. And she texted her friend saying she could get used to this lifestyle because she at the house while he was gone at work, and she done worked out. Well, look here. Man, y'all brothers is sad, man. Y'all are too old for this. Y'all are too old for this. Two married black men dealing with a white woman, which race don't matter in the situation, but it's just the fact that not only is they married, but they dating even outside their race. And then what happened is the young lady, this is what I try to tell these guys, man, you got to be careful. God gonna give you grace when you young and dumb and stupid. God gonna give you grace. You cross 40 years old and you still doing stupid stuff, man, listen, you're gonna get exposed in due time. You got to get your life together. Got to get your life together, man. Come on now. So this what it was. So Damon Stoudamire, that's who she wanted. Y'all know we talk about looks compatibility. She not on Damon Stoudamire level because Damon Stoudamire got all his features in place and he got money. So he really could have any kind of woman he want, and he could have a woman that is way more attractive. If he was to be cheating, he could have been cheating with a woman way more attractive. But what she didn't realize is Damon Stoudamire chose her because she got too much to lose. Because her and Damon Stoudamire had teamed up to work with his players. So she can't even come out and say she dating him or nothing like that, because the man married and because of the work she do. So she's a safe jump off. And that's what she didn't realize. She was playing herself. And Damon Stoudamire, nasty, walking barefoot through the mud because, well, I tell you, boy, how you married and then you dealing with the trauma survivor? It's like, if y'all boys gonna cheat, don't cheat with no trauma survivor who tours the world talking about the trauma. What in the world? Like, oh, my goodness, for one, you shouldn't be cheating, but two, man. So now, he see, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Now here Damon Stoudamire ain't got nothing to do with Mel Tucker, and now his name drug into this. Now his name drug into this, and Damon Stoudamire's wife might have didn't even know until now. So now, if she didn't already know, one of her friends and family done let her know now. Hey, did you hear that the lady that got Mel Tucker fired? Did you read that article? Well, I'm gonna tell you this way, you read the article before I say anything, but just be sitting down when you reading it. You ain't got no knives or nothing around you. You not with Damon, is you? She know now. If she didn't already know, but she probably already knew. And they could have been separated, just like Mel Tucker say he was from his wife. I'm tired of this we separated mess. You need to stop doggone cheating, and you won't be separated. Doggone it. It's like, come on, man. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. Like, these kids need mama and daddy in the household, man. We got to do better. Come on now. Got to be better men. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, see, this right here is a good lesson for me. Just in case I was getting ready to bump my head, watching these guys done bump their head. Woo! But got me on the straight and narrow. Got me on the straight and narrow. You hear me? And then let me tell you, when you read the article that was released, it's on some old little random site, unless a big site and got it by now. But their big sites will have it tomorrow. But the lady was treating Mel Tucker like Lil Ugly. She was treating him like Lil Ugly. So she say, okay, got no light skin hunk. She texted her friend, she like Damon Stoudamire tight shirts and tight pants. She likes seeing them on TV in a tight shirt and tight pants. But then the text message shows she trying to extort Lil Ugly. She treat Mel Tucker like Lil Ugly. So she said, okay, Lil Ugly got this bread. Damon Stoudamire ain't got the bread, but Damon Stoudamire got the looks. And then she say Mel Tucker got this money. She talking to her friend about Mel Tucker money, talking about, yeah, Mel Tucker signed his contract. Can you imagine getting $700K deposited into your account every month? I can't even imagine that. Then the next thing you know, she was saying she need $25K over the next 6 weeks to pay her taxes. Then she was paying down taxes from 2018, and it was in 21 or 22. She was paying down tax from 2018, and she found out she's still supposed to be paying down tax from 2018 and not keeping up with the new taxes, and that she needs $25K in the next 6 weeks. And it was around this time, like that little meme say, 3 hours later, and that paperwork went. And so then with the paperwork, so what she tried to do is come up with what Mel did, because she already had her eyes on his money. So she come up with what Mel did. She get a lawyer, and the text message say, she talking to her best friend, the text message say she go straight to MSU, Michigan State, trying to get a settlement. Told him what he did, try to get a settlement. They told him about what she said, and they said, you know, hey, let's come to terms, and we ain't got to go to no hearing. Well, I guess Mel didn't come to terms, and Michigan State didn't come to terms. So Michigan State didn't want to go to terms because, like she said in the text message, getting money from him gonna be the only way he feel like there's a punishment. And I bet Damon Stoudamire ain't talking to her no more. If he is, he just he dumb his 2 left shoes on backwards. If he's still talking to her, and now he through dealing, I'm finna Google him and his wife, cause they finna be done for. Cause his wife finna be like, yeah, okay, you finna try me. Finna get half. Finna get half. Thank you. Finna get half of this Georgia Tech salary, or wherever he at. And now that Damon Stoudamire name drug in this, Georgia Tech might be looking at him sideways. Hopefully they don't let him go. Now, come on now, what y'all doing now? Y'all got to be on y'all side of the road now. Driving and texting. Wrong side of the road now. And so, man, I say, boy, look here. Boy, look here, boy. Damon Stoudamire name and got drug in this here. And boy, and then the article says that the lady family done told them her best friend was the witness. The best friend died, I believe, in a car accident, unfortunately. And they say while the best friend was dying on her hospital bed, the lady was trying to get into her best friend's house, to get into her electronics. She was asking the family for her laptop and for her cell phone. And then after she died, she was still asking, kept going over to the lady's house and wanting to lay in the bed, I think they said. And say she was asking for her phone and her laptop, because she was trying to get rid of the evidence of how she was talking to her friend. So now when you read these messages, you see this lady was real comfortable. She was real comfortable with the Mel Tucker situation. Like, wasn't no distraughtness, wasn't none of that. In there she's saying, you know, Mel told me he loved me, but it wasn't weird. He making sure it's about friends. And then she was talking about, you know, getting free tickets for a bowl game, which, you know, in her statement, she said she don't accept gifts and outside stuff. And then she was talking about if they do the money, like the settlement, to where they gonna pay to her nonprofit, so that, you know, he signed an NDA and pay money to her nonprofit, that she gonna ask that he pay her $10K directly. And boy, she ain't sound hurt at all. And they have now text message that say, you know, I am just totally so disgusted by him masturbating on the phone. I am just so appalled. He just tried me like a baser. It ain't have no text message showing any distraughtness. But what it did show is that she said she was down to $5, and that she still in 2021, 2022, still paying down 2018 taxes. Man, look here. This right here, this show y'all something now. Y'all boys better stop playing. Y'all boys better stop playing. This a warning to every last one of you that's on that text message playing. Lord trying to send you a warning. You about to get exposed. Because that lady mess around and go broke. Boy, you through. You through.